In East Africa, Uganda's property boom has led to a surge in real estate brokers capitalizing on a rush of people to buy new homes. But as Africa 54's Paul Ndiho reports, shadowy players and amateur brokers are also trying to cash in, leaving buyers at the mercy of unscrupulous agents.
Uganda is enjoying a vibrant housing market. The country has one of the fastest growing population rates in the world. To get a perspective, I'm here in the capital, Kampala, to ask the experts and senior government officials to explain what has caused this boom. Gabindade Musoke, Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Lands and Urban Development, explains.
Where land was becoming a commodity and transactions were becoming too many, and the government wasn't able to respond to the transactions that were now taking place in this sector. So it put pressure on land management. And the response, of course, once you've got that kind of response, pressure is mounting, you can't equalize your response to it. You start getting queues, and what follows is corruption and things like that.
Vincent Agaba, a rising real estate agent in Kampala, says as the population grows, the surging middle class is scrambling for real estate deals.
Real estate is an area whereby you can invest money and be able to keep money in that area without you being required to be there full time. So I would be watching job X and be able to have money Y and be able to put it in a piece of land. It doesn't require me to be there on a daily basis.
In some parts of Kampala, the cost of land has soared by nearly 60%. Attractive profits are luring amateur brokers into the business, hoping to make quick money. But the sector has little regulation, which means unassuming buyers may be exposed.
We need to clean up the business side of the real estate sector so that our anchor, we say land is everything. We sit on land, we wake up, we sleep on land, we wake up on land, and so forth. So eventually, even the economy is sitting on the land transactions. So if the players in the land transactions are really left haphazard, it is not only a threat to people being conned and robbed of the money because the land they are being sold does not exist or whatever. It is also a threat to the whole economic fiber.
Uganda is one of the few African countries that is using a computerized land management system. The old land registration system has been a drag on development and dates back to the colonial era, as you can see at the National Land Records Office in Entebbe. Daudi Mijereko, Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, dismisses those claims. He says the digital land records management system allows the government to make brokers and agents accountable.
We have had tremendous success in this regard. When you look at the way the information is presently stored, when you consider the amount of time it takes to retrieve information, I think we have made a major breakthrough because we were dealing with volumes and volumes of paper. We've made tremendous progress in as far as our set objective is concerned, i.e. being in a position to serve our people much more efficiently and much more effectively.
Real estate analysts say Uganda's housing market grew by more than 6% between 2009 and 2015. But critics say that the shortage in housing alongside demand for more controls could mean that the property boom has a long way to go before it's considered an equal opportunity employer. Paul Ndiho, VOA News.
We want to know what you think about Africa 54 and the stories we cover. Join the conversation on Facebook. The address is Africa 54. And check out all headlines 24/7 on voaafrica.com. Find me on Twitter at VOA Vince McCory.